Aloha, beautiful souls. It's your girl Chrystina, and I am here at the Kaimuki studio for my Yes Queen class. Unfortunately, but fortunately, no one has showed up for today's class, so it gives me the time to go ahead and sit down with you all, check in, see how everybody's doing on their first day of the Chakra Challenge. Remembering that today is about the root chakra, and that we are focusing on the color red, and we're focusing on being grounded. The pose that I'm sitting in right now is the pose for today, which is half lotus. You have different ways of doing this pose. You can have half lotus, which is just taking your foot and placing it within the cusp of your hip joint and just playing it there. And you want to alternate the legs. Make sure you alternate the legs so that both hip joints are evenly flexed. But you also can go into full lotus, which is by taking both feet. So once you get into your half, I know everyone gets a little freaked out at this point, but you're going to be patient with yourself, and you're going to reach for the other foot. You're going to try to lift your hips up high, reach for the other foot, and then slowly and gently try to take that foot and place it within the hip joint. Once you're here, your core is engaged the entire time while we're trying to make this happen, okay? Once you're up here, then you're going to gently place your legs down on the ground and sit up tall. Sit up nice and tall, and then we're going to take our Muldhara hands, which are our index finger and thumb placed together, and we're placing them on our knees, and we are now in full lotus. So I just wanted to break that down for you all. So this is full lotus. I know it looks crazy. Many people's joints don't work this way. I've been doing yoga for now over 9 years, so my body has been doing these movements for a very long time, so it has become natural to my joints. But in order for us to get there, we're slowly working our way into these poses. Because the way that we move as human beings, actually there's so many ways that the body can move. And that's what's so beautiful about yoga, is that you're constantly learning new and different ways to shape your body. And as you're shaping your body, being okay with being in that shape, breathing in that shape, and seeing what you can get out of that shape. So within all of that though, like I said, I just wanted to check in with you all, see how everyone's doing on their first day. When you are trying any meditation, try to be sure to have a quiet space. As you can see, I've got my red lights on in the back, and if I shut these doors and be more quiet within this space, but it is hot, so I need to cool my body off first. But if you like to be hot, that's something that too can activate that root chakra, because then you would be igniting your pitta energy, that fire within your belly that just needs to like start the furnace down below, so that everything else can start going up, because that's what we're going to do anyway, right? We're going to move on up to the next chakra and boom, 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 ignite all of them until we're just fully luminous. Okay, so if anyone has any questions for me, please just go ahead and ask as I begin to flow. I'm going to go ahead and play some music on, which is actually music that is root chakra designated. I found this song on Spotify, and I have actually made a playlist for the Chakra Challenge. So if you look up on Spotify #Chakra Challenge, then you should automatically see my playlist that I've made, and I'll continuously add more music in there as I continue with this challenge with time, because I do want to make this a continuous thing. I want to be able to do the Chakra Challenge maybe once every 3 months or once a month. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to make this a consistent factor, because not only is it healthy for me, but I know that it's healthy for you, and we're all doing it together. We're all making each other healthy and balanced. What harm can that do what harm can it do for you to try to be as balanced as possible, and then also intertwine your energy with being balanced with other individuals that you know are doing the same exact thing. So take time to marinate on that, and know that what you do on this planet does matter. And when you decide to do it with a group of amazing beings and people and goddesses and queens and anyone that is just willing to give you the utmost love and appreciation, when you're willing to do something beautiful together, that matters on Mother Earth. That matters because that love goes down into the roots. And when we connect to those roots, we get a bit of that love too. And everyone's got your love, and you've got their love, and it's just full circle. So I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm talking in circles. So please enjoy this motion. I'm going to be speaking out loud instructions as I flow. So do hop in at any point in time. This video will be saved and posted onto my new YouTube channel, which I'll talk about at the end as well. And yeah. Enjoy, and I do appreciate the light within you. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you just even popping in for 2 seconds to even talk to me, because I love you. But before I start, I do want to go ahead and do a quick Om to begin our practice. This is something that I would like for you to try to do on your own before you start any amount of practice. You want to start it with an Om. The Om is a sound of connection. It's a sound of all. And so when you begin your practice with this, you're beginning that all to make it all as one. So, especially when you do it within a group, within a class, you are all in unison, you are all becoming as one. Even if everyone is in different tones and ranges and you're like, oh, that guy's off key. Everyone's still being as one and still having that energy push out and become all. So what we're going to do is we're going to again have our Muldhara hands. Again, that's our thumb and index finger placed together. And you're going to place these hands right on your knees. Sit in half lotus. If your legs are not meant to be like this, that's okay. Just sit crisscross applesauce, and you know, over time maybe you switch your crisscross applesauce. So I've been sitting like this for quite some time now, so now I'm going to go ahead and switch my legs. So I'm even on both sides. Okay, my nose itches a lot because of my allergy, so please don't mind me as I fiddle with my nose. So let's go ahead and nice and easy, I want you to roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. Place your hands to the tops of your knees. We have our Muldhara hands. Okay? We're going to begin by taking an in of the cleansed breath. So you're going to take a deep inhale through the nose. And then take a deep exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhaling in and exhaling out. Beautiful. And then on our next breath, preparing for our Om, you're going to inhale and then exhale with your Om. Preparing your breath, inhale in. The sound that vibrates with this particular chakra is going to be the sound Pram. Pram is a sound that's directly igniting our root chakra. And if we're trying to focus our energy downward, a downward motion, down at the very base of ourselves. So as we consistently say the word Pram, 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 that's how we're saying we're letting the tongue vibrate off of the top of our mouth. So almost as if you're speaking in that, you know, that Spanish flavor of Pram, like rojo, Raul. You have all of those ways of rolling your R's, and in the Indian context of tongue, their tongue placement is different as well. So Placing the tongue at the roof of the mouth, rolling at the R as much as you can, even if you don't. We are aiming for the ram, R-A-M, ram, ram. Even if you sound all country about it, ram, ram. Any amount of the sound is a sound. So you just want to deepen in your jawline, and go for a ram. So even if you said ram, your mouth's going this way, you're going down, ram. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to meditate with this for a second. So inhale, sit up tall, prepare with your inhale, and when you're ready, ram. Prom, 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 prom. And you can continue. And if you want to continue with me as I was, you of course can rewind this and re-listen to it. But that is the basis of your meditation. And you want to try to lose yourself within this sound. Lose yourself within your focus. And if it helps to not say it out loud, but to just say it inside, then do that. That's perfectly fine. As long as you are feeling, or you're feeling and trying to ignite something within you, that is all that matters. People take yoga and think that there's just so much complex behind it, but it really isn't. It's as simple as can be, and it's only as complicated as you make it. Start with your baby steps, see where you get, grow and grow and grow each and every day, and you'll find something new about yourself. Your body will surprise you. And if it doesn't, then maybe you just gotta try a little harder. That's all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the music now and flow. That you'll be able to hear me. I'm going to try to be nice and loud for you, and I hope that you enjoy. Namaste. All see me top so that again our hip joints are even. From here, nice and easy. I want you to inhale, hands up and above. Exhale, hands down in front of you, nice and slow. Slowly walk those hands out in front so that you can slowly melt your chest down towards the ground. Beautiful, breathe. And your next breath, nice and easy. Look at those hands. Walk those hands back towards your body, slowly rolling up. Uncross those legs, recross them the other way. And then again, inhale, both hands up. Exhale, hands down towards the ground. Take a moment, slowly walk those hands out. Inhale, exhale, let the body melt down towards the ground. Beautiful. When you're ready, nice and easy, take a look at these hands. We're going to sway the hands over towards one side of the body and then sweep them over towards the other side. Taking your time, feeling the stretch down your sides, keeping your base, your legs rooted to the ground. Beautiful, breathe. When you're ready, nice and easy, find stillness within your sway. Slowly walk those hands up just halfway. We're going to rock the body up to our hands and knees. Rocking up 1, 2, and 3. Uncross those legs. Take your time. Coming to our hands and knees here. Once we are at our hands and knees, we are going to flip the toes over and lift the hips up high. Adjust the hands and feet where you need them to be in a comfortable downward facing dog. Our feet are hip width apart. Our hips are up high. We're going to inhale, right foot up to the sky. Bend in that knee. Nice and easy. We're going to take this knee and we're going to have it meet behind our other knee. Beautiful. Bend in both knees and then raise those toes back up to the sky. And again, we're going to bend the knee. Right knee lands right back behind left. And then up towards the ceiling. Last one, keep it strong. Knee lands behind and drives back up. Beautiful. This time we're going to bend both knees again. This time the right knee is going to land on the outside of the left knee. Down, 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 down to the ground. Flip the toes over. Slowly walk the hands, adjust the hands, so that the hips can sink down towards the ground. Beautiful. Breathe. Maybe you pulse with those hips reaching down towards the ground. Beautiful. When you're ready, nice and easy, slowly come back up to the hands and knees. Flip those toes over. Slowly lift those hips up high, uncross the legs. Downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and come to the other side. Left toes up towards the ceiling. Bend that knee. Knees going to land back and behind the right knee this time. Bend both knees. Toes back up. And again, bend that knee, both knees, and up. Beautiful. Last one. Keep strong. Toes back up. This time, bend both knees. Left knee lands on the outside of the right knee. Down, down, down to the ground. Flip those toes over. Walk and adjust the hands. Hips sink down towards the ground. Beautiful. Maybe you pulse with it. Breathe. Beautiful. Nice. Easy. Slowly have yourself come back up to your hands and knees. Uncross the knees. Beautiful. Flip those toes back over. We're going to come into our downward facing dog. Coming forward first, vinyasa. You have your options. Let's go ahead and look at the hands. Hop, step, or float, feet to hands. Bend the knees, slide hands, and knees halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment here to breathe. Relax. Beautiful. When you're ready, nice and easy. Slowly roll the body up. Taking your time, nice and slow, relaxing up to the head. Roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Take a moment. Continue to roll the shoulders and reverse the roll of the shoulders. Let's go ahead and take our vinyasa. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, step back. High plank. Bend the knees or come all the way down, 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 down. Flip the toes over, chest up. Upward facing dog. Beautiful. Chest down. Flip the toes over. Lift the chest up first, then the rest of the body. Hips high, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a moment here to pedal to the feet, left to right, breathe. Do whatever that feels good here within your body. Maybe circles in the hips. Bending at the elbows, bending at the knees, whatever it is that you need right now. Take that moment. When you're ready, nice and easy, you can hop, step, or float, or take your time. We're going to bring our feet to the outsides of our hands. So if you hop up, come to the outsides of your hands. Just one more time. Beautiful. Once you're here, you're going to sink the hips down towards the ground. Have those knees out wide. Place the hands at heart center. Let the elbows press the knees to a wider stance. Take a moment here. Let gravity sink you down through the hips. Feel any tension that is within your back region. Release that tension. All and any tension that you feel is just in the mind. It's just temporary. Take a moment, continuing to breathe. Resonate. Beautiful. When you're ready, maybe release the hands and let them display on the exterior legs. Fingertips to the ground. Sitting up tall. Smiling within or without. Breathe. Knowing that you are a goddess or demi within. You're beautiful, you're a light, you are here on this beautiful planet we call Earth. When you're ready, nice and easy, engage within the feet. Focus within the big toe, pinky toe, and heel of the foot. You're going to drive your feet down to the ground slowly. Stand all the way up. Oh, reach those fingers. Come all the way up to the tippy toes. Reach the toes. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. One more time. Inhaling up. Reach to the fingers. Reach the toes. And then come down. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Standing at the top of your mat, you're going to inhale. Hands are going to come up. And then we're going to exhale, have a seat in your chair. Then in your chair, you're bent at the knees, feet are hip width apart. You can keep the toes together, your heels wide. But you're sinking in the hips. And you're having a seat. Roll those shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale, reach. And your next breath, we're going to inhale those hands down through our center, taking our left elbow, twist it so that it lands onto our right knee. Beautiful. Hands are still at prayer. You can stay here, or maybe you spread your wings. Beautiful. Breathe. Take those hands back to heart center. Drive those hands all the way up and through center. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, hands back, center, right elbow, left knee, twist. Beautiful. And again, maybe you stay here, or maybe you spread your Nice and easy. We're going to take these legs and extend them out in front of us. Make sure that you're comfortably on your sit bones. Okay? When you're ready, we're going to inhale both hands up. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Wherever your hands lay on your legs, grab the leg. Inhale up, look at the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment to catch your breath if you feel like you're laboring. Refocus yourself, refocus your energy. Within the forward fold, you're directly having time to look at your base. That is where your energy is focused. When you're ready, nice and easy, engage within the core, slowly walk the hands up the legs, sitting up tall. Beautiful. And again, we're going to inhale, both hands up. This time, right hand comes down, back and behind us. Inhale, lift the top hand down. That hand goes to the outside of our right leg. And then the right hand comes up to the ceiling. Reaching up towards the ceiling first. Inhale. Exhale, reach towards the toes. Take a moment. Breathe. And then when you're ready, engage with your core and slowly unravel your body, coming back to center. Take a moment, breathe. Left hand down, right hand reaches, and then slowly lands on the outside of the left leg. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Beautiful, reaching and then landing towards the toes. Taking a moment, feeling. And then when you're ready, nice and easy, engage within your core, slowly unravel. Take a breath, and let it all go. I'm sure that you're all doing okay so far, checking in, and I hope that you are. We're wrapping up very shortly, I can promise you. When you're ready, we're going to nice and easy take our feet and bring them close to our buttocks. We're going to come up onto the tippy toes. Beautiful. Hands are going to come up under the knees. We're going to inhale, one toe is going to come up. And then you're going to exhale that hand. And then the other one up. And then you're going to just continue with this motion. Slowly lifting one leg up at a time, making sure that you're sitting up tall and that the core is engaged. Be gentle with yourself. And then when you're ready, I challenge you to lift up those feet, remembering that your base is rooted and that you are being pulled up from your crown, being elongated. Beautiful. When you're ready, maybe challenge yourself and let your hands go. Maybe challenge yourself and try to point your toes up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Slowly cross at the ankles and bring those legs down. And adjust your body. Because just sitting back on your crown, you earned that. We're going to do that one more time. Again, bringing these feet up. This time, instead of grabbing up underneath the thighs, I want you to grab at either the ankles or the heels of the feet. You're going to have those feet come up to the tips of their toes. Inhale, sit up tall. Take your time. One leg comes up, nice and slow, and then slowly comes down. Take your time. Start first here at a 90-degree angle, and then tick, tick, boom, come down. Beautiful. Just take your time. Hi everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Please join into the Chakra Challenge. Hashtag Chakra Challenge. You can find my playlist on Spotify. We're going to be doing this challenge all week long. Root Chakra today. When you're ready, nice and easy, challenge yourself. 2 feet come up. Sit up tall. uproot it. Nothing's gonna push you over. You got it. You got it. Slowly come on down. Cross at the ankles. Sit up tall. Adjust yourself on your throne. So nice and easy from here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work our way on down. Make sure that those feet are close to your buttocks. Hands, yes, I say buttocks. You can laugh at me. I like the word buttocks. So, again, hands are under the knees. And this time we're going to engage with the core, in the core. Scoop within the belly. Scoop, 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 scoop. And then exhale, slowly pull yourself up tall. And then continue with that breath. Scoop within the belly. And pull up tall. 3 more. Scooping. And pulling. Beautiful, really over-exaggerating that curve, making your spine like the letter C. C for Chrystina. C for chakra, C for challenge. And when you're ready, scoop within the belly and hold here. And then take your hands and slowly slide them down off your body into the mat. Extend the legs out in front of you. And then have the arms come down to the forearms. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take the base of our bottom and adjust our sit bones. So adjust our cheeks, the meat, so that it is flat onto the ground here. Okay? Try to keep those elbows close to your center. Point through the toes. Inhale up through the chest. And then exhale, relax within the neck. Take a few breaths here. Focusing the energy down to the base and through our toes. Let that energy shoot through your body and out to the world. One more breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, nice and easy, slowly let the gaze rise up, looking at the feet. You can either grab the body and bring your arms down, or just slowly walk these arms down. Laying fully down on to your spine. And prepare for Shavasana. Go ahead and close within your eyes. Make sure that your palms are right next to your side. And as your palms are next to your side, take time to maybe have the index finger come to the thumb, coming back to our Muldhara hands. And this can be your time within Shavasana to meditate to your root chakra. Maybe you change within the legs as you're laying down, having your feet touch, have those heels wanting to be close to your pelvis bone. Wherever it is that you decide to lay and rest yourself, your body, your temple, that is your choice. And be glad that that is your choice. And do not change your mind within that. Because everything happens for a reason, and what feels right is right. Think about things in this moment that make you feel like a grounded human being. Things that make you feel safe. Things that make you feel secure. Things or people or environments or foods or just anything that you can think of that brings that security to yourself. Hold on to that. Know that that is yours. Know that it never left you in the first place. But, we at times, we forget about these things that we have to make ourselves feel secure. And even if those things aren't tangible, they're not in our hands, it's okay because we know that we still have it. We know that it still is with us because there's nothing else that will bring you back other than that thing. So, breathe. Resonate. That energy is slowing down. The energy is starting the furnace. It's roaring your fire, rebelling then. It is yours and you're harnessing it. You never forgot about it. You just need a little reminder. And I am that reminder for you. You are that reminder for yourself. There is a saying that the healer did not know that they were a healer until they themselves needed to be healed. You cannot know how to heal other people until you heal yourself. You cannot know how to love other people until you love yourself. Love you first, then take care of everybody else. Love you first, and then take care of everybody else. Take a moment here and just close within your eyes and breathe. A mantra that I tend to chant to myself that makes myself feel grounded is a mantra that I learned within my own yoga teacher training with Stephanie Kong, a beautiful, beautiful and amazing spirit that I'll never forget. And that mantra is Om Gam Gana Pataya Namaha. And I was saying that it's spelled in a certain way, it's spelled, in a Sanskrit way, but the meaning of the mantra itself is rooting, is grounding. It's a sound that is going in a downward motion. And it doesn't get any more like humbling than that sound. Om Gam Gana Pataya Namaha. And Namaha, that ha at the end, is the exhale of your soul. Namaha is peace. Namaha is your light. Om Gam Gana Pataya Namaha. And everyone has their own translation for the many and many Sanskrits that are out there. But for me, this and others have been the most resonating to my personal pitta and my personal root chakra. And whenever I'm having a digestive problem and need something to help my body to know I need you to go in a downward motion, or whenever I'm having flighty feelings and there's just so much going on, everything's hectic, I feel like, just take a minute to just stop, inhale, Om Gam Gana Pataya Namaha. So we're going to take a minute and we're going to try and chant that together. I want you to go ahead and sit in your comfortable seated position, whether that's crisscross applesauce, half lotus, full lotus, whichever that may be for you. I'm going to go ahead and switch legs, like I said, make sure both sides are even. I just automatically love putting my right leg up instead of my left, so I have to be aware that that's what I do, and be sure that I check on it. So, like I said, let's inhale, bring these hands to our knees, Muldhara hands, index finger to thumb, and we're going to chant together, but let's first inhale, preparing the breath, exhaling out. For your next inhale, let's cleanse with the Om, inhale, Om Gam Gana Pataya thank you so much for joining me today. I thank you so much for taking the time to listen and to experiment with something that you may not have tried before. And I thank you so much for letting me be your guide in this journey. Chakra Challenge will continue for the rest of this week. Tomorrow we will be focusing on our next chakra up, which is our sacral chakra. And I will have all of those details posted here shortly as well. So if you have any questions, please DM me and I will answer you back. And peace and love to you all. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.